All right, here's a quick review on the MTM Special Ops watch called the Status. This is a new watch that they just came out with that combines traditional, circular dial and analog hands along with some smart features that you'll find on, smartwatches like the Apple Watch and some of the other ones out there. But it does so without looking like a smartwatch. What they did, which was pretty ingenious here, I'm gonna pull the camera a little closer so you can see. The lower portion of the dial is an actual OLED screen. And when I push the button here, you'll see that the hands get out of the way so you can read what's going on down there. And some of the features like the time and date, how many steps you've taken. It has a digital compass. So the hands will kind of calibrate itself. It'll come up with the magnetic heading, and then the hands will actually point towards that magnetic heading. So you can use this for some navigation. What we got there? Oh yeah, like I said, that's the amount of steps I've taken. It calibrates that. Also got weather, and you can pre-program different cities. And so here I've got home, Denver, Colorado, Omaha, Nebraska, and Seattle, Washington. I've got family in all those locations, so I can easily scroll through the current weather conditions in those areas. And finally, you've got a stopwatch and a timer, and all those things can be kind of set up in the MTM app. It comes with an app that allows you to pre-program, your user profile with your height, weight, age, and stuff like that, which helps calibrate steps, as well as, a world timer. You can put in all the different time zones you want to be able to scroll through, and a few other features. It also shows you, your step count on a pretty easy to read graph that shows you, by the week and by the month, and, how active you've been. And I can tell you, the watch itself is a perfect size. It's 45.5 millimeter case that is 16 millimeters thick. So it's a hefty watch, but since it's made from a solid piece of titanium, the watch remains pretty light. I opted for the sandblasted gray, which was a watch I didn't have. I've got a couple other MTM watches like this Airstrike, which is in a black. The Cobra is in a black, and I also have a Vulture. So all those are over $1,000, and the Status comes in at between $600 and $750, depending on whether you go with a metal bracelet or like a NATO band. And also the DLC coated black is a little bit more than the sandblasted gray. So I also picked up a couple extra watch bands. I got a black NATO band and a coffee colored leather band. So I will be able to change this up pretty easily. And one of the things that I like about what MTM did with this band is it offered a quick, I don't know what you want to call it. It has a little quick release lever right here that allows you to switch the band really easy. All you got to do is slide this lever over and I'll pull the little spring bar open, where and sometimes you need to shimmy a tool in there to pull the spring bar over. This makes it allows it to be switched a lot easier. The box that it comes in, each watch comes in one of these watertight boxes, kind of a Pelican looking box, but it is branded MTM Special Ops watch. As you open it up, it's pretty straightforward. It's got a spot for the watch itself, an extra band, and then in here you've got tools and a warranty card. So each watch comes in one of those. With all the features that the Status has, I think it's an easy win at its price point, between $600 and $750. It's hard to beat. It's lightweight, it's burly, it doesn't stand out as a smartwatch. It really looks like a conventional analog watch. I got the black face with the easy to read numbers and illuminated hands. And like I said, the gray blends in with just about any environment I'm in. I can switch the bands pretty easily, and so far it's one of one of my favorite watches. I really enjoy wearing it. Figuring out how many steps I take a day. You know, you have a goal of like 10 or 12,000, and sometimes at the end of the day, I'm looking at it after doing some writing and realize I'm at 8,000. So I'll throw some snowshoes on and go out and hike a couple miles to get my, you know, my steps up for the day. So check out MTM watches and the new Status watch. It's a clear winner in my book. I'd check it out before they realize they underpriced it. So there you have it.